Well, good morning, beautiful beings.
Good morning.
I just took my walk down Primrose Lane, and I'm so glad you're with me today. And aren't we glad to be together in this celebration? When I awakened this morning, I thought, jeepers creepers, where's the sunshine? And just a day or two before, I said, it's so hot. Is summer coming so soon? Are we ever pleased? And I know that Spirit is really very patient with me. And as I open to the newness that every day creates for myself, and I create it with Spirit, I know that when I change, Spirit's there to support and be that wonderful supporting nature that it is. Each and every one of us have that opportunity to be supported, to be loved, to be expressing from the very depth of our soul the goodness that we are. Well, my lesson is a holiday named Joy. And I thank Michael for that music. Last night when I finished my lesson, I thought it needs a little something to kick it up. So I thought, we need that tune. And Michael said, I can get that for you. And here it is. And here we go. You know, our American culture is kind of unusual in so many ways. I'm glad that I'm an American, I'm glad that I'm here, and I'm glad that I'm celebrating here at the Center for Spiritual Living Greater Chico. And we have so many holidays that we celebrate. We celebrate what I find all around eating, have you noticed? We have picnics, we have potlucks, we have barbecues, we have all this back time yard stuff coming up in the summer. And then we wonder why our waists expand. You know, we could get together and visit. And when I was growing up 111 years ago, what we did on Sunday, we'd take a ride to our aunt's house and we would visit. We didn't go for food. We had that communication of talking. I know we text, I know that we email, and I know we talk on the phone today. It's a different way to express. But what I know that these holidays create a joy and a recognition, a time for celebration, a time to be that expressive nature that we are. And what I'm celebrating today and what I'm acknowledging, certainly in the flowers, is Cinco de Mayo. I always thought that Cinco de Mayo was strictly for Corona and margaritas. But you know, what I found out is that with a little research, that what Cinco de Mayo really expresses and experiences is, it was the Battle of Puebla in 1862, which Mexico defeated the French. But the holiday that they really celebrate, what they really call forth, far greater than what we Americans have done to Cinco de Mayo, is on September the 16th. It's the Mexican Independence Day. And that gave them the freedom from Spain in 1810. So what I've conjured up in my mind and in this research that I've done is that we have done all this Cinco de Mayo for the Americans, so we can have our margaritas, and we can have our Corona, and we can do all the things that we like. So, you know, if it works for them, it works for us, and we can party on. It's okay. It's okay. We honor our culture. Our culture honors food and eating. And we know that the merriment that the occasion of Cinco de Mayo creates for us is that merriment is certainly an acknowledgement, and it boosts the retail sales in a spiritual sense. So it's a good day to hold a party, and certainly I think that if we're lucky, we will not have rain. But on the other hand, if we have rain, we'll have moisture, and that's good too. What I do know that in our American culture, we have this wonderful opportunity of St. Patty's Day in March. And we have Memorial Day the end of this month, celebrating all of the people that have given their lives in their military quest for peace. We have Mother's Day, we have Father's Day, we have National Secretary's Day, we have Labor Day, we have Columbus Day. And my all-time favorite is Thanksgiving, and that's where we celebrate the turkeys in our lives. You know, sometimes they're a little more apparent than others. Sometimes they're sort of like a rock in your shoe. You're grateful to have them come into your life, and you're sensible enough to take off that shoe and release the rock and let the turkey fly where it may. Then we have Christmas, that wonderful holiday. And we have New Year's. And then we have all these other take your boss to lunch day and all those holidays that I call Hallmark holidays. But it works. It works. But what I want to share with you today is that each and every day that we possess the possibility to create a personal holiday for ourselves. We recognize ourselves as the individual that we are, as the energy, the essence, and the goodness that we are. We hold the key to life within. We recognize that, and we proceed on into the future, into the day, with that energy. We're the conduit for energy to be expressed. We're the carrier. We're the cannelloni, like I said a few weeks ago. We are that energy. Joy is defined, and I like this so much, as the emotion evoked by well-being, success, or good fortune. And I think I'm relatively comfortable in saying that all of us would be comfortable with that in our lives. And it is ours. It is ours. Joy in our lives creates a feeling, an essence, a pleasurable continuum of life. And when we express joy, we're expressing the good that each of us deserve. We recognize it in each one that we see on our path. And if we didn't possess that within ourselves, we couldn't recognize that in the individuals that we meet. We deserve joy in our life experience. And according to St. Webster and the Logic of Louie, that's my publication, one's well-being is a divine right. We deserve it. We must claim it. We must express from that centered state of consciousness that we are. If we don't believe it, who's going to believe it? Our truth is that we are joyful. We are happy. We're expressing just as we need to express. So I want to claim ownership for the joy of my life. I don't know about you. But claim it. Put those smiles from ear to ear. Move into this new month. Move into this ability to cherish the joy that's experienced as life. Gratitude is the mother of joy. Mother Teresa. And she expressed further, joy is a prayer. Joy is strength. Joy is love. Joy is a net of love by which you can catch souls. She gives most who gives with joy. So I'm knowing, as I assimilate that, what I see is that as we give from our loving self, as we give from our center of truth, that we are giving the love that we have outward, paying it forward, enjoying and expressing from that center which is ours. To further support that, I know that Dr. Holmes, the founder and the author of Religious Science and the author of the Science of Time textbook, penned, gratitude is one of the chief graces of human existence. And what the Logic of Louie says is that gratitude is a prescription for life, for youth, and wellness. Gratitude erases worry. It erases wrong thinking. It erases that which serves no purpose in our life. And we note that when we release the things that serve little good in our life, that we acknowledge the abundances in the universe. The abundance of love in our life, the people in our life, the joy in our life, the monetary means in our life, a green buck here to spend, to invest in that future that is ours. And when we express that, we really know that life is a holiday named joy. And it's ours to celebrate every day. This morning, actually, it was about Wednesday when I felt I was so beat up from that last therapy session I had on Monday, physical therapy, and great physical therapist. And we're doing all these strange things in that class. And when he came at me with a wide rubber band and tied around my knees, I thought, what kind of a party is this? So anyhow, here I am on my back, and Medicare is paying for it, so I thought I'm going to take what I get from this. Well, anyhow, I'm expanding my legs this way, thinking I'm going to lose all my ball bearings that I just had put in a few weeks ago. But what I know is that I was expressing gratitude for the ability to walk. And by Thursday, I was able to release that cane and move with the freedom and the wellness that is mine to claim. That brought me a great deal of joy. I know that joy is a 3-letter word. It complements, joy complements the gifts and honors what we receive. Joy honors the ceremony and the miracle of life. There's a reciprocal thing. As we give, we receive, and when we give joy, we experience joy. There's something in being the giver. There's something in being the receiver. What I know is that joy is an essence. It's a feeling. It's an energy. It's a state of consciousness that showers with our infinite goodness. It showers with that. It's a goodness. It pleasures each and every one of us. When you think back what joy does for you,